Sup Tube. Today on my bench I have a Magpul PDR. PDR stands for Personal Defense Rifle, if you care. The interesting thing about this particular blaster is it's been kicking around for a long time. It's one of the very early generations of blaster, and I got a bit of a love-hate relationship with it because when it first arrived, the battery terminal was broken, and then the battery that it came with didn't charge properly. And then I tried to use it with 7mm balls, and it turns out that it's a 9 to 11mm caliber. So we got off to a bumpy start. But since then, I've noticed that there's not really any of these around. Like, I can't find these anywhere. I Google it and I can't even get an image of it on Google. It seems to be a really rare little blaster. Let down somewhat by the fact that it has no hopper. The hopper it comes with is this fake EOTech sight, which holds about, I don't know, like maybe 20 rounds or something. And it just doesn't quite have the capacity or the firepower that a lot of the newer blasters have got. So in comes this. This is a Gen 8 style gearbox that's with an inline parallel motor setup as opposed to your regular Gen 8 gearbox, which has got the angled motor setup like that. So they basically rotated the motor around a few degrees so it pokes it down the back there. And this is supposed to be good for your P90s, your PDRs, and the M249 saw. And so because this little blaster is a bit of a rarity, I think we're going to try and put the Gen 8 gearbox in that. Now, before you ask, holy crap, where did you get that Gen 8 box from? This Gen 8 box came from gelballmod.com. I will put a link down in the description. I'd only seen these in pictures prior to obviously having it in my hands, and I was thinking that's a pretty cool thing for someone who's got a P90 or something with this style of gearbox in it, the inline parallel style. So let's see if this is going to go in. I can see there's going to be a lot of dremeling involved already, but we'll see how we go. So it looks like I'm going to have to Dremel out a bit of this, which is going to make this mag well kind of useless. For what it's worth, this mag didn't actually really function anyway because it's a hopper fed thing. You could put some balls in it just for spares, but it didn't actually feed anyway, so it's not going to be a great loss to not have it. But I think I'm going to have to crack out the Dremel and start cutting. Alright, so after some substantial dremeling, and by substantial I mean pretty much removing the entire interior of this. So this piece here, this post, half of this post, most of this, basically everything from this section back to the plastic. After doing all that, she fits like a glove. And now you just got to do the exact same but opposite to the other side. So at this point, if you've come this far, we've removed everything out of here. We've removed everything out of here. And if you follow any of my videos, you'll have probably seen the one where I was thinking about putting a Gen 8 into a Steyr. And it's at this point where I've realized this Steyr is going to be really, really easy to put a Gen 8 gearbox into compared to this. This is, there's not much left of the original blaster shell, but it does now fit like a glove. So all that's left for me to do is to get the wiring sorted out and test fire. Part of the build that I love the most. Car, she blows. Awesome. Let's take it to the range and give it a chrono test. Range, chrono, take it to the chrono. PDR. We don't have a proper hopper for this yet because obviously I just converted it to a Gen 8 gearbox, so we're still using the standard hopper, which isn't the greatest to begin with, so if it doesn't feed super awesome, that's because we need to sort something out for the hopper. But here we go. 242 straight off the bat, can you see that? $245, $247 after having a couple of misfeeds because of this hopper. $244. That's very consistent, nice, strong shots. I don't even think we need to do any more tests, but that's good. 240s, nice. All right, so there you have it. That's well worthwhile, I got to say. The little Gen 8 box in that certainly does pack some punch, especially heaps better than this, whatever it was that was in there. I gotta admit, I was halfway through and I was thinking if you're going to do this, you either got to really hate your PDR or really love a Gen 8 gearbox. That's exactly what I was thinking. And I got to say, after finishing it, I think you should do this if you love your PDR and you love a Gen 8 gearbox, because even though it was a fair bit of effort, I think the reward is well worth it. That's a decent little blaster now, and once we can work out a proper hopper that can hold a few more balls and feed better, that'll be a formidable little blaster to play with. Alright, I'm going to sign off for the night. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, buy me a coffee, do all of the above, and I'll catch you next time.